Hello everyone. Today we are going to see about combustion and flame. Okay. Introduction: combustion and flame, fire extinguisher, octane and centane number. Okay. Calorific value of different fuels. Okay. Different fuels like natural gas, petroleum, diesel, they all have some calorific value. Okay. Global issues. Okay. A chemical process in which a substance reacts with oxygen and U of heat is known as combustion. Nothing but one chemical reaction occurs, it consumes the oxygen in atmosphere or something, it U of fire heat, that is known as combustion. Okay. For example, when we put fire, okay, that fire absorbs atmospheric oxygen and it will burn. Okay. The substance that undergoes combustion is called combustible or fuel. Okay. What are the substance that undergoes this combustion, this process, that is called fuel or combustion? Okay. The fuel can be in the form of solid, liquid, gas. As we know, in our house we are using liquefied petroleum gas, that is compressed form of gas. Okay. In that gas, smelling agent, that is called mercapital, ethane. Okay. During combustion, light is also give off. When fire is there, light is also there, right? Flame in the form of flame or glow. Okay. Combustion and flame. Combustion and flame. We take it candle as example. Okay. In that innermost part, okay, that is unburned part. Okay, that is black in color. Then the middle zone, that is partially heat, that is yellow in color. The outer zone, that is combustion part, that is blue in color. Okay. Innermost dark part black, middle part yellow, outer part blue. Okay. BYB, blue, yellow, black. Okay. Substance which vaporize during burning, that gives flames. Okay. There are three types of zones. Okay. Flame dark, luminous, non-luminous. Okay. Innermost part, that is black due to the presence of unburned carbon particles, hence it has low temperature, we know. Middle part, that is yellow due to the incomplete of fuel. Okay. Outer part, that is in blue due to the completion of fuel. The hottest, important, used by goldsmith to heat the gold, very very important. Okay. Examiner will ask, which flame used by goldsmith? That is nothing but outer flame, blue flame. Okay. Good. Different substance catches fire at different temperature. Okay. The lowest temperature at which a substance catches fire is known as ignition temperature. Lowest temperature. ignition temperature. Okay, a match contains antimony, trisulfide and potassium chloride. We know matchbox, the head that is red in color or black in color, there should be antimony, trisulfide and potassium chloride. Okay, the rubbing surface contains glass, powered glass and red phosphorus. Okay, red phosphorus, red phosphorus is less danger than white phosphorus. Very important. Okay, here when the matchbox stick is stuck against the rubbing surface, the red phosphorus, very important, gets converted into white phosphorus immediately with react with potassium. Okay, chloride. Okay, then combustion will start. Have very low ignition temperature, can easily catch fire. Very important. Ignition temperature low, catch fire high. Okay, example petrol, alcohol, LPG, these all contains low inflammable substance. These are ignition terms. Sorry, ignition temperature is very low. Okay, that is inflammable substance. Okay, fire extinguisher, we know fire extinguisher that is used to take a control of the fire in buildings, etc. Mostly water is used as fire extinguisher, like wood or paper, but in electrical circuit we can't able to use water because it can damage it further. Okay, in that case we are using carbon dioxide, CO2. Okay, very important. Carbon dioxide, it releases plenty of dry powder of chemicals such as sodium bicarbonate, baking soda. Okay, or potassium bicarbonate. Okay, phosphorus burns in air. Okay, very important. We know, right? In movies we see na, the villains or something want to damage the business of hero or something, they will use phosphorus, white in color, that will start to burn in room temperature. Okay, the amount of heat produced on the complete combustion of 1 kg of fuel is called calorific value. Okay. Calorific value of a fuel is measured by the unit is called kilojoule per kg. Kilojoule per kg. Calorific value. That is equal to kilojoule per kg. Kaju katli, we know, right? Kaju katli. If you want to increase our calorie and increase our weight per kg, we need to eat kaju katli. Kilojoule. It is a trick. Water extinguisher fire because as it. Okay, here one important thing I will explain. Hot water will extinguish fire more quickly than cold water. Very important, because as we think cold water can easily cover that, but that is not true. Okay, hot water has evaporation, more evaporation power. Okay, that is easily evaporate in atmosphere. That's why hot water can extinguish more quickly. Okay, in electrical things we are using carbon dioxide. Okay, we cannot use water extinguisher. This is because water contain heavy than oil. Okay, same like that in electrical oil also we are not using water. Okay, here also heavier than oil is heavier than water, right? Oh, sorry, water is heavier than oil. Okay, That's why oil float on it continues to burn. Okay, here we are using, we discussed carbon dioxide, some baking soda, acids, everything. Okay, important, octane and cetane. Okay. Quality of petrol is measured in the term of octane and the diesel is term of cetane. Okay. Okay, for this example I will give one ASR trick. P, O in alphabet, O after P, O15, P16. Okay. The number value of alphabet series, O after P. Okay. Petroleum octane before that. Petroleum octane. Okay. Then diesel cetane. Okay. C after D, right? Oh, nice. Diesel cetane. Nice, yeah. The fuel having high octane number has low cetane number, and the cetane high cetane fuel has low octane number. Okay, both are vice versa. If octane number is high, then it has low cetane. If cetane is high, it has low octane. Okay. Octane number measure in the ability of a fuel to resist pre-ignition of the fuel in the gasoline engine. Fuel have high octane number is considered as a ideal fuel. Okay, very important, ideal fuel for gasoline engines. Okay. CT number measured in the ignition delay. This is important, ignition delay, CD. Okay, diesel engine. When a CT number is higher, the ignition delay is short, then fuel have high CT number, the ignition fuel for diesel engine is high. Okay. Here some of the calorific values: cow dung 6000 to 8000, wood 17,000 to 22,000, coal 25,000 to 33,000, petrol 45,000, kerosene 45,000, diesel 45,000. Both are same. Petrol, kerosene, diesel are 45,000. Methane 50,000, CNG compressed natural gas 50,000, LPG liquefied petroleum gas 55,000, biogas 35,000 to 40,000, hydrogen 1,50,000, methane 50,000. Okay. Here low calorific value, choose the answer that has low calorific value. Cow dung cake. Okay, that is, we know, 6K to 8K. High calorific value 1,50,000, that is nothing but hydrogen. Okay. Okay, we completed our topic. This is very my old lessons topics are very long videos. That's why I am planning to split it, break it down, and give you a 3 or 4 parts. That is, you can able to easily watch that video, and you can easily revise it also. Okay. I need to mention one thing here. This series I am going, that is for most important 99% exam oriented content. Here 80% is for playing game. Here is fully tricks and important things. Okay. The foundation series I am planning to do, that is I am planning. Okay, you kindly, everyone need to follow the every videos, that would be more helpful for you to crack this exam. Okay, this is fully group D oriented things. Okay. Thank you.